Hey, yo, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. Well, and thank you for tuning in. Those who tuning in for the first time, and for those who've been consistently supporting me, thank you for tuning in. Well, today I want to discuss the word simple subject, practicing saying no. And ladies and gentlemen, when you practice saying no, it can save yourself from a world of trouble when you practice saying the word no. Simple word. But it can save you from a lot of trouble. Let me explain. Let's say, for example, you have a family member that wants you to co-sign something for them. Nothing wrong with helping somebody out, but they also want you to co-sign for them to maybe what it is to get a new car, the car that they want to purchase, or it could be simply sign for an apartment. And they ask you to co-sign for them. They ask nobody else, but they ask you to co-sign for them. And you're wondering if you should do it or not. You know it's going to be a little pull on your credit. Okay? But not little that you know that this family member of yours have the reason why they have bad credit because they're not consistent in paying their bills or paying anything. Now, as time goes, let's say you do co-sign for them, and maybe let's say they buy a car, you finance a car, so you co-sign for them, and now they own the car, and now it could be a car, it could be anything else, cars. Let's say you co-sign for a car, and now they're not paying the car note. So who do they call? They call you. And that could be trouble between you and that family member. It could build a gap, it could build a distance between you and that family member. Or it's just good to practice saying no sometimes. For example, now you go into this you planning this little scheme against somebody else, and you're with this so-called friend, and you don't know, you don't feel good about it. There's something in your gut, something in your heart. The Lord is telling you, say no. And you don't say no. Then you wind up getting into trouble. Because you didn't say no. You didn't follow what your spirit of the Lord told you. The Lord told you to say no, but you didn't do that. You just want to go ahead, and you did it anyway. And there's good practices too. Good practice is good sometimes to practice. If you don't feel right about something, it's good to say no. And there's many scenarios, many stories about that too. For example, your child or your kid. You don't feel good about the group of friends your son hang out with. And they want to hang out, they want to go out to this party this house party, but you don't know, you're not too certain about all the company. And he's a teenager, so he goes out anyway. And you might say, and something in your heart is telling you, say no. And it's good to practice, and you tell him no. Why? Because something in his heart, and next year, no. Because you told him no, he found out that within that company, they had trouble. Cops came in and they raided the house party. It's a good thing you told him no. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes it's good to practice the word no. Don't be so quick to sign documents if you're not uncertain or you're not too sure about it. Sometimes it's good to do your due diligence. Sometimes it's good to look it over and do your research on certain things. And also too, when you quick to sign things, sometimes people can think it because you're quick to say yes. It's not good to, my mother used to tell me this sometimes too. It's not good to be a yes person all the time. Because sometimes you could be signing things up. You're signing up for things and You're not too sure what you're signing. People can take advantage of you. You know, right now there's a lot of scammers out there right now, and I see a lot of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin mining, and cryptocurrency opportunities, and I always turn them down. You know why? Maybe because the sources I heard too. A lot of sources I heard too. But so once you invest your money, you can lose it, and there's no getting it back. But it's all. I also learned how to say, let me do my research. But the first thing I say is that I tell them, no, let me do my research. And you do your research, and next thing you know, it's a good thing you didn't get into. You know much people lost money? So much people lost money out of getting into crypto and Bitcoin and digital currency. So much people. Because they felt they wanted to make more extra money. They had a feeling of, oh, well, let me see if this could actually make me some big money. And because they didn't use the word no, they invested their money. I heard a woman she invested $5,000 into the cryptocurrency platform. Do you know, till this day, she didn't get it back. She didn't get back there's no return on her investment, no ROI. Why? Because she didn't practice the word no. She didn't say the word no. So to me, it was a scam. And it's a healthy practice to practice sometimes. Healthy thing to practice, saying the word no. Very healthy. Very, very healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Because trouble could be knocked by not using the word no. Trouble could be knocking at your door. And you know, with trouble knocking at your door, sometimes, and some things you can't just get out so easily. You can't get out so easily. You know, and that goes to show you that years ago, I used to be a yes person. Like, yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. And sometimes when you do favors, for example now, you're doing a favor, right? And you say yes to sometimes, and you say yes. And you say yes to certain things. Nothing wrong with saying yes to certain things. If you can help somebody else out to certain things, why not? But they have people like this. The one you can say yes to a lot of things. You ever met people like that? Where you say yes to to favors that they ask for. And then the one day you said no, they give you that evil look. That one day you said no. They give you that evil eye, that evil look, like all the favors you done for them don't mean nothing. You ever met people like that? Do you know people like that? Or do you have people like that in your life? The one time you say no, all of a sudden now, all the favors you did for them, it means nothing? I did. There's people like that. They got that evil, wicked spirit. And you see the real true colors come out is when you use the word no with some people. The true colors come out when you use the word no. The true colors come out. Now, yes, if you're gonna do something, do it. If you're not gonna do something, if something your spirit say you're not gonna do something, let your word be bond and just say no. And just say no. Be honest and just say no. But don't be so quick to say yes all the time to certain things. Because sometimes you can be saving yourself from a world of trouble financially, a world of trouble that can get you in trouble with the law, and a world of trouble with your family members too as well. So it's always good to practice saying no. It's always good to practice saying no to certain things. Even when it comes to signing documents, say stop. Let me look at it first. It's a good word to practice. Well, the live word of the day is coming out of Matthew chapter 5, verses 37. Let what you say be simply yes or no. Anything more comes from evil. Now, this scripture was Jesus was teaching the Beatitudes, teaching the Beatitudes. And this was one of the last verses I read. Every time I look at that chapter, Matthew chapter 5. Well, this is Zacchaeus. With another live word of the day, God bless. Be safe out there, and thanks for tuning in. Also subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. I really would appreciate it. Also as well, also on Facebook, hit the like button, get the viewership up. And also on Instagram as well, Zacchaeus Gospel Music, Zacchaeus Music on Instagram. Well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings.